I wanted to make a video about something that is fairly close to my heart, which is the seduction and PUA community, as it is called. Now, my experience has started many years ago, and if I had to put a label on myself, if I'm still a PUA or not, I would probably label myself as one. I wanted to make this video in a way defending, but perhaps more so shining a light on the seduction community, since pickup, perhaps like they will do with the MRA in the future, has had the worst parts of it taken by social media and exposed. At best, it's done to ridicule the community, and at worst so it can be completely destroyed. Now, why at worst, you may be asking? Well, I consider this being the worst because of how the community has helped me. You see, a few years ago, I was a depressed little boy. I had no idea how to act around women, and especially in relationships. The few relationships that I had ended horribly, and I have a few examples under my belt of spending tons of money, tons of time, and emotional energy on women that, looking back, did not even come close to deserving it, and being screwed over badly for it. And you may say, well, you should have just followed the creed of the men's right movement, and you would have not had any of these problems. And I say that you would be right. However, that does not make learning pickup not valuable. It was pickup that at the time brought me out of a rut and gave me a new passion for life. It sounds strange, but it really did. And that's not because I just got more pussy, which I did. It's because pickup, real pickup and seduction, is a skill. It's a philosophy that is more than just a means to an end. The problem with a lot of pickup, however, at least the ones that is thrown out at regular people, is that it's completely retarded. It has men swapping paying to take out women to paying to take boot camps. Instead of buying women's drinks, you're paying for a fake tan and new highlights. But that is bad pickup. To make my point, if you listen for a moment as a readout of a book of a seduction guru I subscribe to. A great deal of success and power with women has nothing to do with how you act and feel about them, but a lot to do with how you act and feel about yourself. What we're really talking about here is self-respect. Plenty of men who wouldn't take a bit of crap from another guy turn into downright spineless wimps when it comes to women. Whether they are reliving old dramas with a mommy they couldn't please as children, or scared for some other reason, they put the woman first. Our guys have slightly different problems. They may not take any crap from a woman, but getting laid is so damn important that they lose sight of other priorities. Guys like this may win the battles, but they're definitely losing the war. Women may be nice additions to your life, but a life spent doing nothing but chasing women is a pretty stupid one. Ross Jeffries. And there is a ton more incredible, dare I say, empowering messages in that book. Now you may say, well, you just spent money on a PUA book. Well, yeah, but I also bought Bernard Chapin's book on women theory and practice. So I consider buying philosophy and investing in people who have the same mindset as a good thing to do. My enemy's enemy is my friend, and there is certainly no shortage of feminist disapproving guys in the PUA ranks, and guys who would also consider themselves MRAs. I mean, that passage, if you did not know it came out of PUA's mouth, would it not be like a long shot that an MRA would say the same thing? The other complaint about PUAs is that it's a useless exercise to learn techniques to pick up women, and this is where personal understanding really comes in. It's easy to dismiss PUA as just techniques on the surface, and a part of PUA are techniques, but even so, you need to think about what these techniques are designed to do. Because in essence, they get you the girl because they make the girl feel good. At least that is what the good seduction techniques do. And they make a girl feel good by leading her into a place where she is open to feel good, and feel good being with you. Now, why would you want to make women feel good? I mean, they already have all this privilege, they don't need to feel any better, right? Well, you're right. You're free to dance alone, and you can have a ton of fun learning a solo dance and enjoying the music. But dancing with a partner can be fun too. And there is a different kind of nice feeling when you're leading your partner into a move and both of you nail it together and flow like a single person, and it feels incredible. Because seduction, real seduction, isn't a one-way street where the guy does all the work. As you lead a woman into the dance, she dances for you. And this is starting to sound very spiritual and hippie, but when you open up a woman, When you see a woman open up to a different emotional level, it can make you feel incredible things that you have never even thought possible. And not just sexual. In fact, I had moments in my life just talking to women that trumped sex that I had with others, who by the book would also have been considered way better looking. Maybe not way. Usually. The other great thing about learning seduction in terms of MRAs is that if you are good at dancing, you get a good partner to choose. Now, there are good women out there, even if they are few, but shouldn't we reward these women for being good to us too? And when those beachy women see good men dancing with good women, having lots of fun, pulling off incredible moves, won't it make them think, maybe I'm doing something wrong here? Pickup may seem anti-MRA because unlike other art forms, it seems to target only a privileged class in our society, a class that usually doesn't deserve any more privilege and energy spent on them. But when you really look at pickup, I believe that it helps men as much, if not more, than it helps women, and that is why it's relentlessly attacked by feminists. Because God forbid, men do something that makes them feel good, and even worse, makes heterosexual sex happen. So I believe that there is a place for PUAs and MRAs. I hope so, but please let me know, can they coexist or not, and why do you think so?